And on today's last spooky spot, we are going to be having a look at the Funko Friday the 13th Jason Voorhees Plushie. So I know what you all might be thinking. You might be thinking, why is the review spot making a last spooky spot review for these Funko plushies? Well, because I'm just doing this because I already did the Freddy Krueger kind of like review and for Nightmare on Elm Street, so I thought I might do the Friday the 13th review or Friday the 13th Funko Jason Voorhees plushie, because I thought this would kind of be like for all of the Friday the 13th movies out there, and for because I thought this would all be for all the Friday the 13th movies out there, and for all of the Friday the 13th fans. So, for those of you who don't know, Friday the 13th is about Jason Voorhees and how he drowns, and his mother is like in a forest, and the camp counselors are watching. They're putting their hand like down in the water and drowning him, and then putting it up in the air, and they don't do anything to stop it. And then, so his mother gets killed, and we learn eventually that Jason Voorhees has now died. He was killed, and they failed to save him, which means he died in the end, and his life was taken away, so he can't talk anymore. And his now only weakness is water. So he now his only weakness is water. So he remembers that, and he gets his machete and he starts to kill like the campers in the forest and people like with it. So anyways, there was Friday the 13th Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Part 4, and Part 5, and Part 6. And there was also the other one. There was, of course, they had like the Freddy vs. Jason Friday the 13th movie, where Freddy Krueger kind of teases Jason that he's his mother. He pretends to be his mother, even though he's not. And if he doesn't kill anybody, then he will come and get him in the real dream world. And we also know that there's this Jason X movie, which I hate so much, because I didn't like the idea that they actually went ahead with a Jason X sequel. I mean, it's really irresistible, but it's stupid. And I'd rather not be seeing something remade into a classic horror movie before my very own eyes. Otherwise, I'll just never watch it again. It's pointless. It's really stupid. And there's stupid teens running around and getting killed easily by Jason Voorhees, And I like Friday the 13th, Freddy vs. Jason, like when he's fighting with Freddy Krueger, the main boss or the main villain of the movie, who tries to kill him. So they're both villains, actually, because they kill people. So nothing really special there. But I loved, but I really did not like or hate the movie of Friday the 13th like the remake, especially because the remake had a different director, a different actor who played Jason Voorhees. And it's not like that stupid Jackie Earle Haley stuff. It's actually pretty interesting. If you saw the movie with your own eyes, you'd probably be thinking, why is it a really bad movie? But then you just get used to the killings and everything. Yeah. But overall, it was pretty interesting. All the campers in that movie died easily. I liked all of the death scenes, even though they weren't important in the movie. But still, anyways, now onto the detail. Jason Voorhees' hockey mask is pretty detailed. Like, you can see all the red marks and stripes over here, and all of the holes on his hockey mask. You can see that he wears that in the movie. All the straps right here attached to the mask. And on the back, you can actually see that there's actually another strap that attaches the mask right there. And it doesn't come off, it's not removable at all. But anyways, let's just zoom in the detail right there, if I can find it. Oh yes, I did find it, so let's not like give me a hard time while I'm doing this review. So let's just see. Really like his sweater. Kind of reminds me of the Freddy vs. Jason look, or how he looks like in the movie Freddy vs. Jason. I like the sweater. The gray sweater is actually really cool, along with the gloves right here, the black ones, and the brown jacket. And I love the gray pants as well, and the black boots and everything, the shoes. And it's very detailed, because you can see that they're actually real shoelaces that they put on this thing. Real shoelaces make this thing look very good. So overall, I think he's pretty cool to review. I thought, and the jacket is all ripped up. The jacket is all ripped up and stuff. You can see that there's actually very nice rips and tears and like everything on the back of it really nicely done, so you can actually see that. So that's pretty cool, you guys. But anyways, really nice. So let's just zoom out of this camera thing right now, and if I try to make it focus again, it'll probably do the same thing. But still, why would I even mind? I'm just doing a spooky spot, and this thing I'm just doing a spooky spot, and this thing ain't gonna give me a hard time at all. So really cool. For articulation, Jason's head does not go up and down like it normally would, and you do not get articulation out of the arms, nor is the waist movable. Not even the legs. The legs, kind of pretty better articulation, but could have been very better if it was a very good one, that is. Overall, I think this is really cool. So yeah, guys, accessories wise, we do not get a machete. The only reason why I picked this up at a comic collectible store is because it came with no machete, and it usually didn't. I regretted forgetting to pick up the machete. Like, say, why is Review Spot? Why do you not pick up machetes for anything that, like this, including this, has an accessory? Would you buy it? I'd rather buy it, yes, but overall, I think the major concern here is I would lose the machete quite easily. Like, some little kid will come up to it and eat it and play with it and think it's a toy, or like food to eat, like a chew toy, kind of like a soft, kind of plastic, rubbery thing. So I wouldn't like give it to a child in case they want to lose it or something, because kids rather lose things these days, and I'd rather not go with that. I'd rather stick with the machete being in his hand, right over here, because that looks like in the pictures on Amazon, like, you know, if you see the pictures on eBay, it also says the same thing with like but it kind of has the machete with the blood stains on it. But it kind of has like the machete with the blood stains on it. The same with the Michael Myers knife, like the blood, like the blood stains on the machete, you know, like with the Michael Myers knife, like on Michael Myers, you know, from Halloween. So, major concern, although, is I would not go to eBay and pick this up, because eBay is just carrying like really, really expensive prices that I can't even afford. Now, you might be saying, why is Review Spot not going to afford something really expensive? It's because he actually didn't want to buy something expensive. So, yes, that's the main point why I'm doing this review right now. So, yeah, really nice paint applications. I'll start with that, and pretty good. I love everything over here, and all I can say is this actually is very cool, you know. So, that's just really cool. I love everything on it, including the hockey mask. So, really nice paint applications. Everything is movie accurate from the movie, and I can describe this as one perfect plushie to get as a collection for Friday the 13th. If you are a Friday the 13th fan, you will not be disappointed. Overall, this one gets a 9 out of 10 rating. A spectacular rating, because it is a very good plushie. And I'd rather say in my own words that this plushie actually looks like a really good plushie to have. Because if you're a Friday the 13th fan, you will definitely not be disappointed in this one at all. So overall, I think this is a very good plushie, and I did not regret picking it up. If you find yours on eBay, do not pick it up. But unfortunately, I didn't find this on eBay. I found this at a local comic book shop, or so I decided to pick it up. And yes, this is the end of my review. Comment down below and tell me what you think in the comments below, and like and favorite this review. And please support this review, because I'm just done with this. And yes, thank you guys all for watching, as you always do. Stay tuned, because there are going to be more spooky spots coming through Halloween. So, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye now.